This video is about Candace. And Candace is 65 years old, and her husband passed away 2 years ago. And she's just wondering, is she going to be okay, and what sort of things should she be considering? She's got a $500,000 home, about $200,000 in non-registered accounts, and she's collecting her CPP and old age security. So let's take a look and see what she should be looking at. Actually, Candace is lucky. She's got lots of options, and she's going to be okay with what she has right now. She's looking for an income of about $26,000 a year. You can see with inflation, we're running that at 3%. And in the Globe and Mail, they ran the article, and the planner suggested that she makes about a 5% rate of return. So let's take a look. Here we can see the 5% rate of return, and these are her non-registered investments, and they're fine. So everything is lasting as long as she needs to age 90. And if we look at the net worth with the home, everything is good. So why don't we reduce the rate of return to about 4%, and we'll see how that looks. And when we do that, we can see there still are enough assets, and Candace is fine. So why don't we go ahead and make another change? What if we decide, instead of spending $26,000 a year, what if we spend $36,000 a year? And let's see what happens when we do that. And you can see here when we do that, we're short of funds at age 78. But if we look at our net worth is still good. And this is mainly the house. So what can Candace do to maybe fill that gap? Well, one thing we can do is we can decide to sell the house. So in 2025, which was when she was short, we can sell the home, and then this would be our result. So everything is good. And if we look at our final net worth, we can see our net worth is here. But let's look at a few other things. So here we're doing a quick comparison. So on this side, this is when we just withdrew the $36,000 a year, and we can see money ran out at age 78. On this side, we decided to rent a room in the house for about $900 a month, and that extended the time period to age 83. And we only have this gap to fill, and of course at this time we could sell the house if we liked. Of course, when you have a renter, if it's the right person, then Candace would have some help with cutting the grass and shoveling the lawn, and if she's on vacation, somebody to look after. So let's take a look at something else. So now on this side, what I've done is I've left the rent a room, and on this side, let's do a reverse mortgage. Okay, but we'll do it a little different than the traditional reverse mortgage. Instead, what we'll do is we'll just borrow $15,000 out each year using a line of credit. And we can see here the income is sufficient and goes all the way through. But let's take a look at something. Let's look at the net worth. And again, we're going to only go to age 83 or 2030, okay? Because that's when the gap appears on this side. And when we look at the net worth, we can see that the net worth is better on this side. So in this case, we would have sold the home here, and we would have done better off renting versus doing a reverse mortgage. Okay, well, let's take a look at something else then. So in this one, what we've done is again on this side, we're still keeping the house and we're renting a room for $900 a month. And on this side, we've decided to sell the house right away and just rent. Okay, and when we've done that, we can see income is fine right through to the end. If we look at net worth, we can see net worth here with the rental, and this is keeping the house. So really, Candace, I think, is better off to keep the house for as long as she likes. She doesn't need to rent it out, but if she'd like to, she could. But Candace is in a good position, and I think she'll be fine no matter which way or whatever she likes to do.